They say a mother's love is unconditional. But what if that love feels like betrayal? My name is Sophia Carter. I grew up in a quiet town in Oregon, a place where the grocery store owner knew your name and every neighbor had seen you grow up. My mom, Linda, raised me and my little brother Ethan after Dad passed away when I was 13. Mom was everything. She cooked, worked double shifts, paid our bills, and still managed to smile when she came home, smelling like coffee and detergent. She used to say, "One day, my kids will live the life I never could." Back then, I didn't understand what sacrifice meant. Ethan and I were close, like best friends who fought over silly things but couldn't stay mad for long. He loved painting. His room was always messy, brushes, tubes, unfinished canvases everywhere. I'd tease him. "You'll starve as an artist." He'd grin. "Maybe, but at least I'll die colorful." I dreamed differently. I wanted to go abroad, study architecture in Italy, maybe build something that would last longer than us. But after Dad's death, money was always the wall between dreams and reality. Mom had a small savings account. She called it the Future Fund. She promised it was for both of us. I believed her. Years passed. Ethan graduated from high school, but didn't go to art college because Mom said, "Let's wait a year. We need to rebuild our savings first." He nodded, always patient. Then, one morning during my senior year, I got a call. "Sophia Carter, congratulations. You've been selected for the Johnson Family Scholarship." I cried. Mom hugged me so tight I couldn't breathe. "See?" she whispered. "Dreams do come true." Didn't question it. I just thought Mom must have sent my application somewhere. I packed my bags, went abroad, and left Oregon behind. 3 years later, I came back for Christmas. Our house felt smaller. Paintings were gone from Ethan's walls. His hands, once stained with colors, were now rough from mechanical grease. He was polite, distant. "Hey sis," he said, forcing a smile. "How's Italy?" I laughed awkwardly. "Good. Designing stuff. Missing you guys." He nodded but didn't say much. That night when Mom went to sleep, I went to the kitchen for some water. And that's when I saw it. A brown envelope labeled with my name. Curiosity got me. Inside were old documents, bank statements, and that letter from the Johnson Family Scholarship. My eyes froze when I read the fine print. Funded by the Carter Family Educational Trust. Our family trust. Mom's account. The one meant for both of us. My hands shook. She had paid for my dream with the money Ethan was supposed to use. I stormed into her room. "Mom, why didn't you tell me?" She sat up, startled. "What is it, Sophia?" "This." I waved the papers. "You used Ethan's money for me. The Future Fund, you emptied it." She went silent, then whispered, "I had to. You were accepted into a foreign university. It was a once-in-a-lifetime chance at his expense." I interrupted. "He gave up art for me, and you let him. You lied to both of us." Tears rolled down her face. "Sophia, I thought I could fix it later. I just wanted one of you to escape this small town." I couldn't bear to hear more. I packed my things and left before sunrise. 2 years passed. I stayed in Italy, working, pretending everything was fine. People said, "You're so lucky, Sophia." I smiled and said, "Yeah, lucky?" But at night, I'd stare at my phone, wondering if Mom was okay. Ethan ever painted again? Then one evening, scrolling social media, I froze. A picture? Ethan standing beside a broken car, holding a wrench, not a brush. The caption read, "New job. Life goes on." My throat tightened. That wasn't the life he wanted. Without thinking, I booked the next flight home. When I arrived, it was raining. Mom opened the door, her hair grayer, her hands trembling. She didn't say anything, just pulled me into a hug. I wanted to hate her, but I couldn't. Ethan walked in from the garage, wiping his hands. He looked at me, not angry, not bitter, just calm. "You found out?" he asked. I nodded. He sighed. "I was mad at first, but then I realized Mom did what she thought was best. Maybe not fair, but she meant well." He led me to the garage. The smell of paint hit me, familiar, nostalgic. Canvases leaned against the walls again, and there it was, his latest piece. A woman holding two hearts, one cracked, one glowing. Below it, the words, "She never meant to break us. She meant to save us." Tears blurred my eyes. I turned to Ethan. You forgave her. He smiled softly. Yeah, you should too. That night, we three sat around the old kitchen table. No shouting, no blame, just quiet honesty. Mom held my hand. I thought I was protecting both of you. I was wrong. I was scared. After your father died, I didn't want to lose both dreams. I picked one, and it broke my heart. Squeezed her hand. You didn't betray us, Mom. You just loved us. Too hard. We cried, laughed, and made plans together this time. A few months later, Thing got accepted into an art academy in California. I paid his admission from my first job savings. Mom framed his painting and hung it in our living room. Underneath it, she wrote a single line. Family isn't about fairness. It's about forgiveness. Sometimes the people who hurt us the most are the ones who tried the hardest to save us. My mother's secret didn't destroy our family. It reminded us that love, even when it breaks us, can still heal us in the end.